So hey everyone, welcome back to Rebecca's Colouring Arts and Crafts. So I've been waiting for this one to turn up via the mail for over a week, and it hit 8 days Friday and it still didn't show up. So I'm a little concerned because usually that means it is lost in the mail, because I previously pre-ordered this one from Book Depository. I'm not sure if it's going to show up or not. I guess I'll see, but typically with Book Depository you can't notify them until 16 days after the 16 days after it was posted, to let them know that the book has gone missing in the mail and hasn't arrived. So I'm hoping it hasn't, but typically if it doesn't show up on time, usually that means that it is lost somewhere, so I'm hoping not. So pretty much I rung around a lot of the stores in my area, and a lot of them didn't actually have this book in stock, but I got lucky and found one store that had it in stock, and my friend picked it up for me. So it's like finally I can start a colour along in this book. So first things first, before I do a colour along, I'm actually going to do a flip through and show you what it looks like. So I've got the UK edition here because I don't have the pink in the centre, and it is the flat cover. So I've just removed the cover to do this, to show you this. So pretty much the flat cover, it's sort of a shiny paper, but it has all this on the back, so I guess people would colour those in texture or something if they decided to. And yeah, so we also got our little back flaps here, and they've got colouring details on them too, and with the front it is covered with rose gold and pink sort of colours, and the back is just doesn't have any rose gold or anything, but it's still able to be coloured on. So yeah, I got sick of waiting in case it had been lost, because I was feeling like I was just getting frustrated with the wait, because I was thinking, well, if it hasn't shown up today, typically when it doesn't show up on day 8, because it's either between 5 to 8 days shipping from UK to here, and it's like, if it hasn't shown up now, it may not show up, because that's typically what's happened in the past. So at least now I have a copy, and if it doesn't show up, I'll contact Book Depository again and let them know. So yeah, so we're going to start with our flip along. So we got this pretty pinkish coloured cover here, which is really nice. And I'm really happy, at least, because now at least I can start colouring something in this book, and I haven't totally decided where I'm going to start. I'm sort of thinking maybe from the beginning, but I'm not sure. I'm going to work it out and decide where I'm going to start and where I'm going to go to from there. So yeah, it'll be good. Anyway, I'm just going to do a bit of a flip through of this, and I'm just so happy to have it, and I was so lucky that Big W had it, and my friend was willing to go and pick it up for me, because I was really upset yesterday when it didn't turn up, because I was really looking forward to this book and adding it into my YouTube channel and doing colour alongs and all of that, and when it didn't show up I was quite upset. So it was nice of my friend to do that. So I'm just going to move it along to show you each page as we go, and I'm hoping you can kind of see this page because of the way the light is, and I've got it fully zoomed out as well, and yet it's still cutting little areas off. So I'm going to do the best I can to show you it as fully as possible, and yeah, it'll be good. I'm really happy to have it, because I was really thinking that I was going to still be waiting weeks and weeks later with how it hasn't shown up. So hopefully the second copy will show up, and I won't be upset to have a second copy by any means. So yeah, because I think this is probably one of my favourite of Johanna's books so far, just with the the way it looks and everything, and I'm just going to shift. Got a couple of things in the way, including the tripod foot. But yeah, I'm so happy to have it, and I can't wait to colour and decorate it and continue it with our other pieces. It'll be great! Yay! I'm quite excited, and I'm really excited to be filming this flip through and that today. But yeah, I think I'm just going to do the rest quietly and just hover on each image for a bit so that you got a bit of a chance to, shall we say, look at each page before I turn to the next one. And yeah, I will see you at the end of this. So there's some spots I've noticed, like with the one behind, where it's not going into the spine, which is nice, but I think you're actually going to have to work on it on an upright angle somehow. I'm not quite sure how. You might have to do it upside down. But I was just saying, like with this one, it sort of doesn't go right into the spine, but when you're trying to look at it as it is, it does kind of curve, and I'm not the type of person to completely crease the book to do that, so I would probably have to look at it and think how to actually do it with this bit here, just because of the way it's sort of, when you've got it upright, it does sort of curve in a lot closer to the spine than it is when it's like this. But considering I'm right-handed with my colouring, that won't work quite so easy, so yeah, just thought I would say that, and we'll continue on. But I'm really happy to have this book anyway, and I'm sure I can find workarounds for things. Like, I know people sometimes spiral bound them and stuff, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I like to keep the books as they are. I do, but it does seem to very much curl up, and like, I think it's just the way the spine thing's glued and that makes it sit quite curled, because it's kind of like Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, but it doesn't seem the glue is peeling off in this one, so yeah. But it's kind of glued the same way, so I think it's the way it's glued that's causing the pages to curl so much over that spot when you're turning them. I think it is, but I'm just happy to have it and to be able to colour it, and I will work ways around things. It's actually interesting. The page is sort of sitting on a bit more of an angle than the book, unless you press it down more. Curious. do like this one, but this one also, with the way it bends, it wouldn't be easier colouring these areas here, which is why I think I would have to find another way around doing those areas, those side bits, because I wouldn't want to leave them uncoloured. But I've done it before, I can do it again. I'm just happy to have it. I really am. But then that's the same, it's the same for all the colouring books that I've used anyway. It's not particularly this one, it's just colouring books in general seem to have that with them, so we just find workarounds. I just feel very lucky to have them and to be able to do something, do the colour them and do my YouTube channel and all of that myself, and I'm just find new ways of still doing it and working around those things. It all works in the end. It really does. So yeah, I'm sure, well, I hope there won't be issues, but that typically happens in all colouring books that I've noticed, which I guess is why people go and spiral bound them, so that they don't have the issue with it curving like that, so that it's flat. But the reason I probably wouldn't get that done is because you would be risking losing parts of the images, which I don't want to do. So yeah, either way, I'm so happy that I do have the book. I really am, because I was really upset yesterday when it hadn't turned up, and yeah, my friend said, oh well, if you can ring around and find it, because my ankle's an issue, I'll go and pick it up for you. And it's like, oh, thank you. And this is my first actual proper look through it, because when he came yesterday, I was heading out last night, and it's like, didn't really have time to properly look through it. So I was kind of like, I kind of wanted to just take it with me. But I love it. I really do. Some really cute images in here. Really is. I could imagine these ones almost like a black frame with like the colours in the centre bit and the butterflies coloured, and then just like a black frame around it almost. But yeah. I love it how she's got some pages that are really, really detailed in this one. It's really nice. I really like these bug ones too. Like these ones I really, really love. When I first saw the bugs, I was like, oh, well, that's not really a lot of flowers. But then I thought about it and thought, well, bugs exist in gardens and stuff, so And I was just looking at the pattern, and the more I looked at it, the more it grew on me, and yeah. Happened from there. I would really be interested in doing this double page area here. I think is a possibility for my first one. I think I would definitely be interested in doing this as possibly my first colour along image area. Do both double pages because they kind of work in together. So that's one that I'm considering as well. It is. I like how we've got some of these wallpaper sort of areas too. And then like fairy houses with the flowers. And then we got some actually quite simple designs that you could probably add to. Like I was thinking I would probably add to some of these a bit. I'm not sure what at the moment, but I definitely like how there's some options there if you want to add to them. And this one's really cute too. I'm just so happy to have this book. This one was kind of a must-have for me. Oops, bump the tripod again. I kind of like to how Johanna, a lot of her images don't actually go into the spine, but if you want to, you can add more towards that to just fill in the space kind of thing, which is what I've started doing with the magical. If you've been watching my Magical Jungle Elephant Duo spread, I've actually added some leaves in closer to the spine and stuff because I wanted to kind of fill in that gap. But it's nice that she does leave that gap open, and then it's an option as to whether you use it or whether you sort of split that double page into a single page spread. So it's nice to have those options. It really is. This one's cute too, the car with all the flowers on it. This reminds me kind of my mum's garden shed, but without the paper labels so much, but she does have the rows of plants on the shelves. And I really like this fish too. There's so many images I really love in this book. This one's really cute. So cute. Ah. Yay. I'm really excited to have it and to be able to properly look at it. That's why this video is taking a little longer and I'm just chatting whilst I do it because I'm so happy. So my camera battery died, so we'll just keep going from where we were up to. I just quickly fast forwarded through the clip and saw what it was up to, but this is really cute with our little flower here with the heart flower, and I definitely think you could do some unique things with the background I would have to work out what, but I'm really loving all the images I'm seeing in this book. It's just, oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like, I'm gonna keep going on our magical jungle lion spread as requested, but I think I'm going to bring in one of these and then also still continue with the other ones. I've got 2 colouring books left, the Bennett Klein fish colour along, all of it, and I also have Magical Dawn by Hannah Cowles and the Inktense colour along, and I'm going to bring back a part of those after I do this one, because I really want to start on something with Magical Jungle, but I might even do one of those whilst I think about what I want to start with not Magical Jungle, World of Flowers, what am I doing? But yeah, so I really want to add in a piece from World of Flowers into the rotation. I know I never quite got there with Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. I'm hoping to still bring in an Ivy and Inky Butterfly piece in the future. Like, as I said, I'm always going to keep a Johanna piece going, but I think for now I'm going to keep working on the Magical Jungle Elephant spread and start a piece in, shall we say, World of Flowers. And I just bumped that. I'm hoping I didn't dent up the corners too much. And I bumped the tripod, that's moved it back. Whoops! So I'll just quickly show you this page again in case I bumped it out of picture or you couldn't see part of it. Could almost see this one as like a fall-y type image, like fall colours just with the types of flowers that are there and the branches and stuff. These ones I think I would add on to as well. I would probably draw stuff and add on to them, like maybe add more of these, I'm not sure. Would definitely be something to work on. I really love all the images in this book. Like, flowers and plants are the easiest things for me to draw, so yeah, I struggle a lot with other things, but these are some of the easiest things. Like, I know it's practice and stuff, but whenever I try to do that, I just end up frustrated and giving up on the others because it's not easy to me. So yeah. So pretty. Got a bit of an idea for that one too. It's a very inspiring book. It is. This one almost looks like a wallpaper, sort of, with the way it looks. But both sides are slightly different, as you can tell, but I like that. It's almost like it's just one long wallpaper. It's really nice. So I was thinking of leaving this flip through till after tomorrow's video is posted, but I think I may post it sooner. I'll see how time goes, but I may post it sooner just so that I can share the flip through. And I'm running out of time to start a colour along today, but I'm hoping I can get some time to start one because I've got to go somewhere again tonight. It's very pretty too. This one makes me think almost like a secret garden kind of area. Like an image of like a secret garden or whatever as you step through the door. So this is like another double page wallpaper by the looks of it. Had an idea for this one as well. I'll see as to when I post this flip through up anyway, but it'll be soon and it'll be before I do the colour along anyway, so I'll try to have it up as soon as I can kind of thing. But yeah, depending, I'll decide as to when I put it up, but I'm thinking I may put it up, but first I want to look at doing some recording of the other parts, so, and then I'm going to have to download it onto the computer and continue the other part, probably because of just the time with the camera. I may quickly transfer it now in the editing time, so it's the fact that I'm busy, I'm kind of going to have to just play it by ear, and hopefully I can get it up really soon because that's what I really want to do. I really do. But I'm trying to work hard to rotate between things that I've got going so that there's a range of different things going on the channel for people to be interested in and colour along with and do. So I hope you enjoy it anyway, because I know it's a little different to how other people do it. Typically most people just stick with one till it's done. But for me, I'm finding I like rotating between things because it keeps me interested in the different pieces that I'm doing. and it's how I like to do things. So I'm sort of, I guess, as I said, rotating between things, and eventually it'll all be finished and pieces will start wrapping up. I may or may not add another piece in. I'm thinking the only other piece I really want to add in is the galaxy background one that I've started in Dagdroma with the horse again, and I think I'm going to bring that one in, but then I think we're going to just keep working through what we're currently working on till we finish those and then move on to the others. And I think like the Medusa one with a lot of the snakes, I think other than finishing the current snake and maybe continuing that, I may actually, shall we say, move that one on to doing a lot of that one off camera because it's quite repetitive, but I'll see, because I've discovered keeping it going on camera keeps me from procrastinating about doing it. And we're at the end. So we've also got these colour palette test pages in here as well, which I haven't actually ever used these, I'll be honest. And we've also got these, it's like I think it's tear outable, but it's like a double page spread at the back. So I don't know if you can, no, you can't quite see all of it because it's a bit too long, but so, and then on this side it's like a garden spread too. And then our back is just the same as the front basically. And yeah, so I really hope you've enjoyed this flip through, and yeah, I can't wait to get started on a colour along in here. I know it's adding more to the other pieces, but we will be continuing them, so don't worry about that. It'll be getting there. I'm the type of person that likes rotating between things as I go, so yeah, we'll get there, and I can't wait to start this and continue these, and yeah, I will see you later. Bye.